a shame that it took me so long to find that wall. Now I understand why it took me long to find that wall. Because everything I'm looking at has a shine that you can interact with. You couldn't see it on the wall. It was so completely bare and white that... Yeah. Actually, no, it's also because they don't tell you. They don't tell you when you can interact with platforms unless you're looking to the right where that wall is. Okay. So you gotta, like, really pay attention to the context buttons. That's what fucked me over. I was looking for shines. And the whole time platforming in this game doesn't have any shine. Alright, so we learned a very valued mechanic in the game. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully. Wasted a fucking whole hour for nothing.
Can you speak? Who are you? Chum. Yeah?
Chum? Come?
That's okay. I'm your chum.
I'll come all over you.
What? The world is in danger.
We'll have a good time. We'll have a chum party.
Susaro? Just a few more seconds and he could have told me so much. Poor guy.
That's starting to actually look like Indiana Jones all of a sudden.
This was the kind of job I could do with my eyes shut. In fact, that's normally how I did it. All I found was his ID.
I love robbing dead people in this game.
The guy I was
That's the second time. Seems to be a favorite of the writers. Let's rob dead people.
Cholmondeley was dead, all right. He'd been shot. Poor guy. There was nothing more I could do.
Did we see the scene of him getting shot? Can't remember. It's been so long since we played with George. How did we get here?
Now wasn't the time for a nap. It certainly didn't look comfortable.
I guess it started as we saw it. We just came in and he was already shot. Everything had happened. I just don't know if we heard the gunshot or not before the scene ended.
The workbench was a mess. But I hadn't flown halfway around the world to critique someone's housekeeping.
No shit. Grab the evidence.
In amongst the junk was a postcard.
Alright.
All the way from England.
Ooh.
Someplace called Glastonbury.
Ooh.
It was signed Bruno.
Okay. And what else?
The workbench was a mess.
Well, keep picking stuff
A
up.
second look turned up a magnifying glass.
Nice, nice.
Suddenly I
A
was
second
5
look.
years old and back in California, setting fire to my father's sun hat.
Is there a third look? Maybe the blueprints?
There was nothing else of interest.
Ah. And what's this?
A couple of packing cases. Someone was obviously in a hurry to leave. They'd been packed in a rush. There was nothing inside it that was any use to me.
Alright, so we got this for some reason. Oh, I'll say
The
pressure
old
plate.
pressure pad trick, eh?
Pressure plate, you bitch. Not pressure plaid. How dare you? Cool. We're gonna check out this door, I guess. Ooh, this door has an imprint.
It was like a giant omega. And in the center, some kind of slot.
Cool. I love slots. Can we
Nothing
fill that slot? Can we penetrate that slot with something? Eventually, with some object we will.
The ID card belonged to the dead inventor, Cholmondeley.
Cholmondeley. Oh, that's right. That's the guy we wanted to
The
go
postcard
see.
showed a picture of a quaint English village. On the back was a message.
And?
Have had to leave Paris in a hurry. Suggest you do the same. Susaro is on to you. Your friend,
Bruno. Alright.
The postmark showed that it had been sent from a place called Glastonbury.
I missed the,
The magnifying glass was a real beauty.
Really? I missed the
That wasn't very
transcripting
realistic.
of the first game, where you had to freaking transcribe a whole entire language, letter by letter. That was really fun. I don't think the puzzles ever became that complicated again in this game. I wish they did more shit like that, puzzle-wise. I think they took like a real step back from the puzzles in Broken Sword. Maybe by part 4 and 5 they come back.
I stuck my finger in the hole.
This guy sees a hole and he puts his finger in it. How about you try something else?
There was some kind of housing on the
This is
wall.
the first thing he
And
thinks.
in the center
Let me put my
was a
finger in
hole.
here. How about you put the beer bottle opener?
That wasn't quite right.
No? How about the magnifying glass?
Not this time.
Not this time, then when?
That wasn't quite right.
Alright, we got some electricity happening here. Oh shit.
The cylinders were connected to the inventor's machine.
Alright.
Gas cylinders.
I have some gas in myself. I got a gas cylinder in my ass right
The door
now.
was locked from the other side.
Was it? How do you know? You haven't even tried yet.
I was gonna have to find another way out.
There you go. And what's this?
The windows were too small to escape through.
You don't know until you try.
It was quiet. Somewhere out there, with a bit of luck, Harry was waiting for me.
Can we pry it with a bottle opener?
Well, that wasn't very realistic.
No? You sure? And we get a better luck with magnifying glass.
I wasn't gonna do that.
You bitch. What's this about?
Wow. So the guy actually built the thing. I wondered if I could get it to work.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cause some shit. Pushing all the buttons. That was lackluster.
The machine spluttered like an engine starved of fuel.
Is that the fuel tank?
The lever was somehow connected to the gas cylinders.
Oh shit. I didn't even know that was a lever we were touching. Love it. At least we can expect some interesting animations to go with the storytelling in this game. Game's starting to feel more like a fucking Telltale's game than a actual point and click game. Very dangerous slope to go down.
It attracted some attention. Question was, good guys or bad guys?
Let's stand around and find out. Oh, what's this?
I took the lever.
Yes, you did. And we're gonna lever that door. Pretty cool if the item inventory just
rod
popped
looked
up as
about
soon
the
as you
right
press
size to fit the
L and
hole.
R. But I guess you need it for the game as well.
Cool, it fits.
I knew something bigger than your dick was gonna fit in there. Hell yeah. Wait, what? Do it more.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Perfect fit.
Okay, but this doesn't seem to be working.
I removed the rod from the hole in the wall.
Why? It didn't do anything. I think it was jammed. That was weird.
Totally trashed. It
Why-
was now broken beyond repair.
Why would we do that? Why would we destroy this? I'm not quite sure I understood that. Can I stick this?
That wasn't quite right.
No. Can I bash it?
That wouldn't work.
Don't fucking know till you tried, man. Looks like we could get up there if we had something to drag. Do we have something to drag on the other side? We do. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. This is gonna hold the door when we move the thing.
The rod fitted neatly into the hole.
I get it. There it is. There it is. I'm a genius. At least the room is small enough for me to not get lost in a fucking giant city full of possible things I can touch. Son of a bitch. And I was looking at that wall too and I was like, huh, it looks broken down. There's some like thin brick layering, like destroyed. Like, does it mean something? Fuck me. A wall that I had to jump over. Alright. That worked. What's that?
I couldn't reach the nest.
Nest.
There was a bird's nest up on a small ledge,
Why would you want to fuck
but it was
up?
out of reach.
Ooh, maybe we can get our stick back since we won't need it. Oh wait, no, we can go back. Never mind. Yeah, because I'm not used to that button. You would think the go down button would be the bottom button, and the go up button would be the top button. I mean, maybe if I switch my buttons, it would be.
I
That would make
removed the
some more
rod from the
sense.
hole in the wall.
All right, no rod for you. Although, maybe.
I stuck my finger in the hole.
Don't put your finger in the fucking
Nothing
hole.
happened.
You disturbing little kid. Actually, let's see if we can close the door since the box is out.
The rod fitted neatly into the hole.
That way those motherfuckers can't get to us. There it is. We'll never get out now. Oh, but the only way to take it out is to hold on to it. Do we want to lock them
removed the
out?
rod from
Or do we
the
want
hole
the
in the
rod?
wall.
What's more important? I mean, they can't get us while we're up there, right? Just want to see if the rod can get the bird's nest. There you go. Of course it does. Of course the rod
That did
fucking
the trick.
reaches it. Poor birds, they didn't deserve that. I don't even know why we need the bird's nest. We're just being jackasses for the sake of it at this point. Oh, look, see now they have the fucking going along the wall with the bottom button. Son of a bitch. You should just use the bottom button for jumping. Okay. He doesn't want to go up against the wall anymore. Oh, and then we gotta go up. Alright. So I gotta expect a lot of this in the game. They really wanted a nice Indiana Jones feel to their Broken Sword game. I mean, I applaud the attempt. They had an idea, but execution not there. If it was something more like Indiana Jones, the way they're doing it now, the first person one,
Out of the corner of my
I would love a
eye, I
point and
caught
click
sight
game
of a
in
familiar
this
shape.
in the same vein as that.
Harry had made it after all.
For now,
It was full of charred wood. I didn't want to move it.
charred wood, you say? Would you like some kindling, like a bird's nest
This was
kindling?
our kindling.
Of course it was. I knew it. Do I have anything to burn it? The rod?
Not
No.
this time.
Not this time. Yeah, I didn't think so. Is there anything I can do with this?
The nest lay on top of the wood. The nest lay on top of the wood.
I don't have anything to burn it with. Oh, there's a light coming through. Magnifying glass.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
Fuck yeah. I see that little fucking 3D polygonal light that they put there. Of course, there's a reason for it.
The evil! It is come!
Okay, so that's what we're doing. I forgot to look at the scene to figure out why we're doing anything. Oh, George.
Oof! Ah! Ouch! Oh! Oh!
George! Quickly! Over here!
Imbeciles! It's a trick! Get back here now! Kill them!
Wait, what? Oh shit, I'm running. I didn't know.
Ah!
I didn't know I had to run. That was such a random scene. Plus, they were clearly not looking in my direction. I'm sorry, game. But they were clearly not looking at my character. Such a random thing to do.
Look, monsieur.
Well, and you can't skip the scenes either, so you have to go through the whole
It is
shit.
come.
That's evil right there. Not being able to skip this bullshit. So they're just gonna randomly give me control. Yeah, we see George fall like a fool.
Oof! Ah! Ouch! Oh! Oh!
Get
George! Quickly! Over here!
So that's the big villain of the game, eh?
Imbeciles! It's a trick! Get back here now!
Fucking weird vampire-looking dude. No. There it is. So random that they give you that control for like 2 seconds. You think it's a cutscene?
As
Nope.
the lunatic Aussie saved my life, I was certain of one thing. I wasn't going back to the office in Idaho. I'd had my fill of patents. Nope. I was going to England to find the mysterious Bruno.
Ooh, mysterious Bruno. That was a really short-lived mission. And yes.
Glastonbury, England.
Wait, never mind.
Home to more legends and mystical balloon
Ooh.
than you could wave a wand at. Joseph of Arimathea was supposed to have traveled here from the Holy Land. And he didn't do it to buy an overpriced crystal. Somewhere in amongst all this New Age hokum was a guy called Bruno.
Oh god, not
and
another
I
giant
was
city.
going to find him.
I'm not sure I'm a big fan of these big areas, since there's like some random place that you have to push a random button on. Oh no, this is not gonna bode well for me at all. And plus he's not wearing his cool outfit anymore. Now I look awkward and out of place. What the hell? What the hell, George?
Hello? Anybody home?
Yeah, that's right. Go to fucking a country you're not from and just start trying to go into random people's houses. Just like the American you are. What a nice guy.
The place looked empty.
Can I enter your house? I'm not from here.
No buskers, circulars, hawkers. I thought I'd leave them alone.
Can I listen in? No.
I guessed that being the middle of the morning, most people were at work.
I'm just like, just go in random people's houses.
The store was called
Cosmic.
the Cosmic Fairy.
Hell yeah, let's
My
go.
mind boggled.
Let's check it out. The Cosmic Fairy. Fuck yeah. Such a weird game. Like the progression of it. I guess everything's linear. Like it's all just section based. And you try to figure out how to get out of that section. It's not a big open world point and click. Go here, go there, talk to people, discover things and grow that way. More like, here's your section, now do what you can.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Customers are not allowed upstairs.
Are you sure? That's
Right.
private. I thought it meant, the private. You know what I'm saying? The real kinky shit.
I didn't want to take the chart.
Why not?
On the wall was a chart telling me everything I ever wanted to know about pentacles. It could have been a lot shorter and done the same job.
Tentacles?
It was a chart about pentacles.
Hmm.
The display was covered in creepy little booklets.
Take it.
The Rosicrucians in reality TV, the Aleister Crowley cookbook, Conversational Enochian, and behind each title, a sad writer on a royalty deal. I didn't want any of the creepy little booklets. Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. Well, this looked like big fun.
Ah.
Why am I getting music for
found
this?
my little oeuvre.
I guess
Okay.
for an oeuvre, it is
Oeuvre.
quite small.
What do you mean?
Hey,
It's a book of poetry. It could be any size.
Nice cover.
Thank you. My choice, actually.
I self-publish.
self-publish. The big publishers just don't understand spirituality.
What's the
Okay.
deal with the coins?
Joseph of Arimathea bringing the Holy Grail here, Arthur and Guinevere being buried here, and of course, St. Michael defeating the dragon on the tour. Each silver coin commemorates an event in
I
Glasgow.
hope I didn't have to remember any of that.
History. Sounded more like folklore to me. Silver, you say?
Well, silver plated. I have a dear friend who does them for me.
On the counter were copies of the little poetry book with the coins in the covers.
Please don't say that stuff again. Game? Oh god. Took a while to think
For
about
there
it.
was lightning in my
No,
blood.
don't read
my
it.
dark Morgana, my own Morgana. Oh, there was lightning in my blood. Red lightning lightened through my blood.
There's no way to skip the
My dark
dialogue.
Morgana.
It's
What do
so
you think?
brutal.
Pretty good.
Yes, I was rather pleased with it myself.
Okay, no more reading this guy's shit.
The stand contained postcards.
Hey,
pictures of
that's the
local
one we
TV
had.
spots, the usual stuff. And suddenly, there it was. A stack of cards
Just like the
I found
one.
in the Congo.
Mhm.
I was on the right trail.
Alright,
I hadn't come here to send postcards.
okay. What else is here?
These were the kind of books that sat and glowered at you,
Alright.
casting the runes, the real Eltdown shards, Karnaki the ghost finder. Even the air felt cold near them.
These are jokes
didn't
that are
want
going
any
over
of
my
those.
head, I think.
Not my idea of a holiday read.
Unless those are real books he's referring to. And just some joke about it, I don't know.
I
What's
thought the
that?
star was cute, but I didn't really need it.
A star.
Inside the case was a star-shaped gizmo.
Ooh.
The little card by it said Elder Sign, guaranteed proof against elder gods and outer entities.
Alright, sure.
Could have used that a few years ago.
Aha. Forgot which game he was referring to. Both of them were pretty supernatural. Alright, let's talk to this weird hippie.
The guy looked like the world's uptightest hippie.
Uptight hippie?
Hi,
That's
my
an
name's George
oxymoron.
Stobbart.
Welcome to the Cosmic Fairy. I am Tristram Hillage, the proprietor. May I help you?
I hope so.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. How about you tell me?
I guess Glastonbury's a pretty mystical place.
Almost too mystical to bear. Joseph of Arimathea journeyed here.
Yeah?
The tale of King Arthur, Guinevere and Excalibur finishes here.
Wow.
And the Tor, that big hill, is the gateway to Avalon, the land of fairy. We also get crop circles, UFO sightings.
That's it?
Is that everything?
Then there's the ghosts, hellhounds, spectral lights.
Okay, it's mystical already.
And how about these postcards? Let's just get straight to the point.
Do you stock these postcards?
No shit, we saw it.
Yes, one of our exclusive bestsellers.
Do you supply any of the other shops with these?
No, that's what exclusive means,
Really?
Ooh.
I never knew that.
evidently. How else may I illuminate your path?
Does the name Bruno mean anything to you?
Bruno. Bruno.
Mm,
No, I
no.
don't think so.
Really?
Yes, really.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. I've never even met anyone called Bruno.
You seem very
Bruno.
positive. His tone made me immediately suspicious.
Alright, interesting. We're gonna press on to
Something
Bruno.
tells me you're not on the level. Who is Bruno? Where can I find him?
Ooh, floorboard's creaking. He's here.
I don't know who you're talking about. Now get out of my shop, you
He's here.
annoying man.
Oh, I'll get out. Once you've answered a few questions.
Oh, shit.
God. You're not a tax inspector, are you?
Yes, yes we
Hell
are.
no.
No?
I may be a lawyer, but I still got a few shreds of pride left.
Hey, second time he said he's a lawyer. Usually doesn't happen.
How's business?
Rather good, actually.
Seems quiet.
You just missed the
So one's a
rush.
journalist, the other
What
one's a
kind
lawyer.
of people shop in a place like this
Weird,
anyway?
weird crew to be
People
doing
with
this type of
open
murder
minds.
investigations.
Do you keep your mind
I guess that makes
open to
sense.
new
They
possibilities?
both can benefit
Oh,
from it,
constantly. Some of the things I'd seen, I'd be a
assuming the
fool not
lawyer
to.
takes on any of the cases.
Have you ever seen the guy on this card before?
No, I haven't.
Alright, that was quick.
Are you going to tell me who Bruno is or not?
Not.
No.
Don't forget,
Okay.
you're dealing with a lawyer here.
There we
An
go. Now we're
American
pushing the
lawyer.
lawyer.
I can't
Oof.
see our local Bobby being impressed.
This guy
Rumble
was gonna
again
be
from
a tougher nut
upstairs.
to crack than I thought.
Always the rumble upstairs. Oh, you can talk about the rumble upstairs. Interesting.
Hey,
So we gotta keep pushing him
there's
for
someone
Bruno.
moving around up there.
Nonsense. It's just an old building.
Is it
You
gonna
must
be
think
easy?
I'm pretty stupid. Bruno's upstairs.
No, he's not.
Why am I pushing so hard on this Bruno shit? Oh, really? Did someone just flush?
I'll
Really?
give you one last chance to come clean.
Get
Now they're just
lost.
making fun of me.
I was getting nowhere. This was why I was in patents and not criminal law.
Alright, fine. Can I just use items against him? Like this rod across his face? No. No. So you can't use items on people. This is really just a solely, only through dialogue. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss anything on the way out. What are these potions?
Miss Granger's perfect potions. Love potions, money potions, potions to make you taller.
Maybe we gotta
was
distract
something
him
in
so
a
we can go
small print.
upstairs.
Granger Publications cannot take responsibility for side effects or failures in primary potion effects.
Whatever that
Yes,
means.
even witches fear the wrath of the litigation lawyer. I didn't want the chart.
Alright. Gotta be something we can do. Maybe we can creep like this. Does creeping do anything? No.
Hey! Customers are not allowed upstairs.
There must be a point in the game where they want you to
Right.
creep. I wonder. I just hope it's not like a mechanic that you need to know to use. Like a moment like this. Like if I do this. No, he's got his eye on me pretty tightly. He knows exactly what I'm doing. Maybe I get him to recite some of his poetry.
Darkness o'er the world
And then
is
run.
creeping. Slumber while the heavens are weeping. More good stuff. Maybe my first impressions have been wrong.
Jeez. He's actually liking his book. It's not good.
If any man slay me, not unaware, by no chance blow, nor in wine or revel, I have stored beforehand a curse in my prayer, for his kith and kindred. His deed is evil.
Alright. Easy. I'm just gonna creep around here if you don't mind. Not doing anything weird here.
Hey! Customers are not allowed upstairs.
Alright. So we
Right.
gotta
I
figure
didn't
out how to
want
fuck with the
chart.
hippie. I'll be back, hippie. You stay right there.
I didn't want the chart.
I don't care. So that's the mission, I guess. The main mission we need to do. Ooh, there's a dude that walks around. Is he going into the shop? That'd be interesting. If there's customers you have to fuck with. Hey,
Good
buddy.
morning.
Oh, he's
That's
huge.
easy for you
Look at
to
those
say,
shoulders.
isn't it?
Well,
God damn.
yeah, isn't
Those
it?
shoulders are
No,
like 5
sanity
heads.
Not.
What's so
worth.
bad about it, if you don't mind me asking?
You wouldn't understand.
I might.
Not possible, sir. Unless you're a father, and you're not, are you?
Well, no, but how did you know?
Look at you. Callow face, unfurrowed brow, air of profound optimism.
What do you know about this hippie? Can you beat him up for me?
That's an interesting shop. The Cosmic Fairy.
Place is full of woolly-minded liberals and frou-frou socialists.
Oh, shit.
So I guess you won't be opening a charge account there.
Don't be fatuous. But I've got my eye on the place. That Hillage fellow is up to something.
Mm-hmm. And who are you?
So just what is it that only a father would understand?
I could tell you, but you wouldn't comprehend.
Try me. I kept sea monkeys once. I mean, how different could it be?
Very well. Are you aware of the annual Glastonbury Popular Music Festival?
The
Guy sounds like he's doing
Glastonbury
John
Popular
Cleese.
Music Festival? That's one of the most popular music festivals on the Popular Music Festival calendar.
My daughter, Melissa, attended it this year. Against my wishes, of course.
You're
That's
not
how
a
you
fan.
say.
My dear boy, joining a throng of semi-clad youngsters,
Okay.
gyrating in a mindless, hypnotic trance to music which turns
Gyrating.
their hearts into yo-yos, all the while feasting on hippie fast food, strange alcoholic
I love people that call
concoctions,
dancing
and
gyrating.
mind-bending hallucinogenic substances is not my idea of fun.
That sounds like the
Whoa,
best
bring it
time
on.
ever.
I beg your
Sounds
pardon.
like a really good
I said,
party.
did your daughter enjoy it?
She didn't come back.
Fuck yeah.
Have you told the
No one
police?
comes back
This
from a
isn't
party
job
like
for
that.
the police. Melissa called me to say she wouldn't be coming home. She called from a Glastonbury number. She's still here somewhere. And
Oh,
if she's
shit, he's
taken
looking
up
for her.
with someone, well, I've got my Purdy in the Land
Ooh,
Rover.
maybe we can,
12 bore, double barrel, vermin for the extermination of.
maybe we can convince him that the hippie has something to do with it. Oh yeah, we'll do the postcard trick.
Recognize this?
Glastonbury Tor.
What do you know about the tour?
Good place to deploy artillery.
All right,
Right.
that's useless.
Okay, thanks. Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's not yours. Never seen the chap. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Then you should hand it in at the police station.
maybe. How about me?
My name's George
Oh
Stobbart.
god, he
A
doesn't care.
Yank, eh? Colonel Buckley.
What the hell?
Lancers.
Didn't expect the music, I'll tell you that
You know,
much.
I had a feeling you might be a soldier.
Can take the fella out of the army. Can't take the army out of the fella, eh?
It could have been that. It might also have been the aura of latent violence that surrounded him. What do you think goes on in there?
I've been asking around.
Hmm.
He used to rent his spare room out. Claims it's empty now.
Oh, I know
I've
it's not.
seen a light on him there after he's gone home.
Maybe the little people are having a poker game.
He's harboring somebody. I bet my wife on it. I'd even bet the dog on it.
We can't tell him that we heard stuff up there. Gotta be some way to tell him that we heard stuff up there. There's a suspicious little fence here, but we can't use it for climbing. I feel like we could use it for climbing. Don't see anything popping up.
Anybody home?
No. Yoink. No. No pull here. No. Nothing there. Do. I wonder where he goes if you go to the end of the street.
Or maybe they just didn't want
Will
to
we take
talk to
another
me.
flight somewhere? Ooh, another shop. This looks like the same type of shop as the one down there. I guess the signs are the same. Zazy's Kiosk. Zazzy? Okay, that was a creepy creak. Oh shit, it is another mystic place.
Hi, I'm...
Nobody tell me. Me and Madam Zazie.
Damn.
Me know all. And me see all. Sit down, you. You have traveled far.
Oh, sure. Like my accent was local.
You come for the truth.
And another no-brainer.
We have a skeptic, I see.
Probably me can illuminate your darkness.
Sure. Put a light on. It is kind of gloomy in here.
Of course he's gonna be a jackass. Tell me about this man. He's looking for his daughter.
What do you make of that guy pacing up and down the street?
How would she know?
His
She's
aura
been in here all day.
glow red with anger.
Kind of matches his nose then.
Him I love
How long has this
something
guy been
dear
pacing
from
up and down that
himself,
stairs that everyone knows
and
who he
him
is
can't
already?
do nothing to prevent it.
Well, we all have to let go sometime.
Up and down the street, sorry. Alright, how about you? Tell me about yourself, Madam Zazie.
How long have you lived in Glastonbury?
Long time.
Long
the tour
time.
generate wave of positive energy.
And tourist revenue. A girl can't live on good vibrations alone, huh? Recognize this postcard?
Maybe she can feel something about it.
Mm-hmm. It is the tour. These are for sale in the Cosmic Ferry.
Yeah, that was where it was bought. I need to find out about who sent it, though.
Give it to me now.
What?
There it is.
Why?
She's gonna feel
Sometime
it. Nice.
there is psychic traces.
Ew.
Fuck yeah.
Me may be able to read the traces
did you say
left by
ill?
this Bruno when he wrote upon it.
He was thinking of a different type of traces, I see.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Please?
Money?
You must Cross my palm
course.
with silver.
Oh, right,
There
sure.
was silver on those
Okay,
books, right?
I
Do we
got a
have to
credit card
take
here
those
somewhere.
books?
Me no accept credit card.
Fuck, we gotta buy the book
no.
from the hippie,
I've
don't
got
we?
some euros, I think.
Me no take euros.
How about doubloons? Gold ingots? A barter stick?
It's only silver me accept, you know.
What is it, fucking Monkey Island all of a sudden? We all them fucking silver? The
What do you
mystic
know
voodoo
about that
lady
shop,
of
the
all
Cosmic
people?
Ferry?
Them sell
And I'm a
candle.
blonde character? What the hell's
Incense.
going on here? There's a lot of
But the
similarities in
owner,
this scene.
Tristan Hillage.
I'm pretty sure she even wears purple
me
too.
know him overwrought. There is anxiety in his aura.
Got his Carmen a twist, huh?
Alright.
Just trying to lighten the atmosphere.
That cold dead stare, Jesus Christ. You're not happy with me. Again, the graphics are giving me like Shenmue vibes. The animations, the way they look. Oh, look at that chap across the
I
street
wasn't
just
leaving
looking all
until
chill.
I finished what I come here to do.
Alright, cool. I'm not done either. I'm just checking the streets. There's a very chill looking chap on the fucking bench there. We must speak to him. Must. But first, make sure we don't miss anything again. Make sure the icons don't change without me not noticing it. Hey, buddy. I will check you out in a second. Right now, I want to see if I can break
They
into
sure knew how to
places.
make doors in this country. I tried to open the door, but it was securely locked.
Good. Can we bash open the door? No? Alright, we're good boys. We're good boys. Alright, let's go talk to this jackass. You. Why you look so cool?
Hi, my name's Stobbart. George Stobbart.
How fascinating. 2 T's and 2 B's.
You'd be amazed how many people get it wrong.
Nothing amazes me these days. Eamon O'Mara.
You're Irish.
No, I'm from Hawaii. The Maui O'Maras.
You're not from Hawaii.
No, I'm not. I lied. Very astute of you to see through it. You clearly have a lucid and highly rational cognitive process. So what do you want, Mr. Stobbart?
This guy is smooth. God damn.
You sightseeing?
I'm researching.
Outside a pub?
I'm researching the alacrity with which this place opens. In a civilized society, a man should be able to get a drink at this hour.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Precisely.
You can't need a drink that much, can you?
Now that's a complicated question. Let's discuss it over a beer.
It's
Nice.
too early for me.
Very wise. I'll be rattled before me time. My liver riddled with
Drinking
the
time
cirrhosis.
somewhere in the world.
Rattled and riddled. Well.
So, what do you do?
Good morning. I'm Eamon O'Mara, and today I'm in the enchanted town of Glastonbury.
The fuck introduction was
I'm
that?
sorry, I have no idea
what
what
the
you're talking
hell?
about.
Of course you haven't.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm here as a professional media Irishman,
Alright.
researching my new BBC programme.
Oh, you're putting
That's
together
an
a
Irish
TV show.
accent.
Bingo! Give the man a figurative coconut. I visit villages, interview the local characters, sample the local cuisine.
What's the show called?
Up your alley with Eamon.
Nice. And you're
like
doing
it.
this place next.
That's that finely tuned cognitive process of yours in action again, isn't it?
Wow, there's a lot to talk
How
about
did you get
him.
into television?
By accident.
He really is an interesting
I was doing
character.
a reading at a bookshop in London. This wild-eyed BBC producer wanders in, points at me like I'm the second coming, and says, "You'll do, you'll do."
You're a writer?
Wash your mouth out. I'm a poet. Poetry
Oh,
is
shit.
a gift to the Irish from the gods
Maybe we can
themselves.
cite some poetry from the hippie.
Boiled Joyce.
Bono.
Don't push your
Maybe
luck. I may have the soul of a poet.
get on his good
but I've
side.
the fists of a welterweight.
Unless he thinks it's terrible poetry.
Have you seen that guy walking up and down?
The army type. Kind of Englishman I'm allergic to.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, if you have a couple of 100 years, I'll explain it to you.
I'm worried he might be out to kill someone.
Now you're beginning to understand my allergy.
What do you think of the town?
It's a theme park.
So where'd the tourists go?
I don't know, maybe it's out of season for hippies.
Do you know much about this place?
It's got half-decent pubs when they're open. Oh, I see. You want to know about the fairy stuff, don't you?
Fairies?
You see that hill?
Yeah?
Fairies guard King Arthur's sword Excalibur under that.
Really?
Random.
No.
Fuckers, just
Have
fucking
you
with
been in
me.
that shop, the Cosmic Ferry?
Oh, yeah.
Do
I
all
always
you
go
keep
there for
people
me
fuck
love
with Americans
feelings.
like this?
I was just asking. Have you been in the fortune tellers over there?
Now, why would I do a thing like that?
To talk to the fortune teller.
Well, if I wanted my palm read, I'll get my head examined first.
You don't seem very open to suggestions for your program.
I work best after a couple of stiff drinks.
Does this postcard mean anything to you?
No, should it?
I guess not. It was a long shot.
Who's Bruno?
I wish I knew. Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's an unflattering photo. Doesn't look anything like you.
That isn't me.
No, didn't think so. You're one of those godforsaken photogenic types, aren't you? And no, it doesn't mean anything to me.
That was it. That was useless conversation.
I tried to open the door. The door was locked. It wasn't opening time yet.
Ooh, is that why? Alright, we got more to explore. What is this?
Hello?
I didn't say
Anybody
open.
home?
It said look, not
The place
open.
looked empty.
Alright, never mind. I guess we have to go back to the hippie.
No buskers, circulars, hawkers.
Ooh, what's in the
I thought I'd leave
alleyway?
them alone.
Hello. Another part to the city. Son of a bitch, I don't like that.
Hey. I'm back here.
What do you mean back here? Back where? Where's
I
here?
guessed that being the middle of the morning, most people were at work.
What is this?
Anybody home? I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
Am I like on the same street but just on another part? Or did I actually go to another street or not? I am on the same street. Weird. Just a shortcut to the end of the street? That can be more confusing. That was so pointless.
Nobody was in. Or maybe they just didn't want to talk to me.
Weird. Okay, never mind.
Well, that didn't go anywhere interesting.
No, it did not. Maybe it's supposed to eventually.
Hello? Anybody home? The place looked empty.
The only thing left to do is talk to the hippie, unless there is another hidden secret wall that I'm supposed to climb, and I haven't been looking at my icons properly.
No buskers, circulars, hawkers. I thought I'd leave them alone.
Is this something too? What the fuck? Now where does this go? Same place. They all take me to the end of the road, no matter what.
I could have sworn I didn't take a corner back there.
Oh, that's awkward. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, that doesn't make
No,
sense.
it doesn't make any sense, and yet we keep doing it. And yet we keep fucking doing it. Help me make sense out of that. Alright, let's go back and talk to the sippy. Get more answers out of him. He's not telling us the truth. Let's start smacking his head against the fucking counter table. He's gonna fucking... He needs to spill the
Hi again.
beans. Or we're gonna spill his brains.
What do you make of that fortune teller?
Madame Zazie.
Very traditional.
Crystal ball,
Mhm.
tea leaves,
Mhm.
tarot,
Mm-hmm.
the usual.
You say you had trouble getting this published?
Publishers. Ha!
Mhm.
Philistines, the lot of them.
What you need is to raise your profile.
Advertise, you mean? Oh, I can't afford that.
How about a little spot on the BBC?
Mm-hmm.
Eamon O'Mara's new show?
That would be
Mhm.
marvelous.
Oh shit.
Oh, but impossible, of course.
Don't worry. Eamon and I go, way, way back. At least 5 minutes. Want me to have a word with him? He's right here in Glastonbury.
Would you do that?
Just point outside.
Oh,
Make him leave the
thanks.
store.
Thanks.
Tell him I'll watch
Awfully.
the store while
I'll
he's
need
gone.
to show him some of your work.
Yes, of
Ooh.
course. Here.
I guess
take
we're gonna
a
steal
copy.
the coin.
I'm sure he'll love your stuff.
Sweet, we got coins. I don't know why it's so important to get that information from the psychic, but I guess so. Let's see, poetry book.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. The book of poems was by the guy in the Cosmic Fairy.
Okay. I wonder if I can
There were
combine it
silver
with
coins
anything.
laminated into the cover.
Yes, let's pry open the silver coins, maybe? No? Oh, okay, so yeah. If there's an object you can interact with it, I can just scroll it like this and something will pop up that tells me I can interact with it. That's so silly. I thought the bottle opener would have made more sense.
The 3 commemorative coins had come from the poetry
Alright.
book.
So you just do this to see what it works with. Yeah, they really went lax on the whole point and click part of it, and went a little bit more heavy with the platforming, which does not lead in well to point and click adventure. Not the way they did it. But at least we got over that one hiccup. Hasn't been as painful since. Although it's also very boring if all I'm doing is going back and forth, and yeah, I'm just gonna push a bunch of blocks every once in a while. I think we've pushed what, maybe 2 at least? Objects, maybe 3 objects so far in this game. Hey, my lady, how you
Hi again.
doing?
What do your powers tell you about that man outside the pub?
Him
Money
come
first.
from across the sea. Him have strongly held opinions.
Like
Him
every
seek
Irishman.
knowledge, but not for himself.
All that from your crystal ball?
No, him just on the telly. That's Amon O'Mara.
Alright. Everyone knows him.
Here, let me cross your palm with silver. Have a look at this postcard, please.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want her to feel it.
Ooh, ah.
Feel those psychic traces.
I see a man.
Well, that narrows it down.
A man. Bruno. Fleeing from danger. Him nearby and yet.
It was nothing she couldn't have picked up from reading the card itself.
No. The psychic imprint is too faint. Too many others have handled this card. Your own imprint is much more distinct.
Oh?
You'll be going on a long journey.
Terrific. Am I going to come back?
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Perhaps?
I need something much more personal to this Bruno if you want a better reading.
Damn. 2 coins? What else do I
Okay.
have?
Let me cross your palm with silver.
Am I gonna end up running out of
Again.
money? So there's... Ooh.
Want to get psychic with this?
Yeah, baby.
Ooh.
That's the fucking money.
Ah.
She's feeling it.
What is it?
Skin like bone, eye black, empty, the fierce of death. No! Take it back, ma! Take it back!
Okay. What's happening?
I saw something without compassion, without mercy. A man without no soul.
Okay, that's it.
Zazie had already read the ID card once, and judging from her reaction, wouldn't be happy about looking at it again.
No postcard or anything? I thought we had the other postcard to look at. Alright, I guess we're done. Weird. There's more. I have 1 coin left, that means. Maybe I have to find something more important to waste it on. Hey, I got a really awkward book for you.
Hi, Eamon. The guy who runs the Cosmic Ferry might be ideal for your show.
That old hippie. I've no time for the 60s. Caftans stink. Timothy Leary was a turn-off, and I'd rather listen to The Clash than the Beatles any day.
I thought you wanted to talk to eccentric characters.
Hippies aren't eccentric. They're pathetic.
I think this guy's got something. Take a read.
Here we go. You're gonna be amazed.
Enchanted Avalon. Lays of a mystical age. Oh, just what I needed.
No, read some. You won't be disappointed.
If you say so. For there is lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
It's not bad, is it?
What the hell does that even mean? It's only one
isn't.
line.
Oh, there was lightning in my blood, red lightning, lightened through my blood.
That's beautiful.
It is that, just as beautiful as when James Clarence Mangan wrote it about his Rosaline 180
He
years ago.
stole it.
What?
Look
That's
at this.
hilarious.
The fairies are a silent race, and pale as lily flowers to see. That's Samuel Ferguson. Shameless, absolutely bloody
Hey, at
shameless.
least now he has a story to write
Darling,
about.
Griffin, Aubrey bloody de Vere, does his thievery know no bound?
Well, he's stolen it all?
Every word. Oh, get this. The author reserves the right to be identified as the creator of this work.
Nice. He's a fraud. That's all we
The
needed.
grave robbing little toe rag. I'll have him.
Oh shit. Gonna wring his fucking neck. Let's go. Am I gonna watch George walk the whole way? Alright. We're good. Are we going to the store at least? What's happening? Okay.
Good morrow, fair traveller. How
Uh-oh.
may I help you?
To the island valley of Avilion, where falls not hail, or rain, or any snow, nor ever wind blows loudly, but it lies.
I beg your pardon?
Deep meadowed, happy fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows, crowned with summer sea.
That's good. That's very good.
Of course it's good, it's Tennyson, you tofu-chewing twit. From his Mort to Arthur. Not the Thomas Mallory one, but we won't hold that against him. Now, do you recall King Mark of Cornwall in that tale?
I've read Mallory, yes. but,
You'll recall Mark has a big downer on a knight called Tristram then. 'Cause Tristram took something that didn't belong to him.
oh, God. You mean Melissa? Look, I can explain.
No, not Melissa, you Aegis.
You Egypt.
His old...
Now you've completely lost me.
I'm talking theft and possession. Possession by the spirits of Mangan, Griffin and Devere, among others. Yes, 'tis a miracle that you've channeled all these great talents into your little book. Just a shame that they ended up repeating themselves from their own published works. Word for bloody word!
Wait, I can explain.
There we go. Finally, I was wondering when I was
everything.
gonna walk.
Now, that
I
was
didn't need to
my
listen to
line.
this dribble at all.
It was also my cue to make a move.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Do we creep though?
And in return, I'll explain to you the theme of boxing in Irish literature.
Now, let's stay calm.
There we go. Finally more advancing. Oh, you're not a dude.
Gosh,
You're not a dude at all.
Hi. Sorry to just barge in here like this.
I could have been getting undressed or anything.
All
yes,
the better.
we were just lucky then.
Or not. What's your name?
George, what's yours?
Melissa. Have you come to save me?
Oh, Melissa.
Melissa.
That's a lot of
Melissa
Melissas.
Butley?
How did you know my name?
Oh
Well,
shit.
your dad's stamping up and down the street like Godzilla, except scarier.
Daddy? Oh my God, he isn't.
How could she have
Oh
not
my
noticed
God,
that?
He is. Oh, he drives me absolutely potty. You have no idea.
Drives her
You know,
absolutely
You
potty.
remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Perhaps we were sweethearts in another age.
Damn.
You know, underneath that brat exterior, you're really rather my
Jesus
type.
Christ, everyone's flirting with each other in this game. Call me your tits.
Have you seen anything weird while you've been in Glastonbury?
Only the people who live here.
Uh-huh.
About your dad?
I say, you're not working for him, are you?
No.
Shame. I'd come home today if you were the pool boy.
Jesus Christ.
I guess your dad's just worried about you.
Worried
And
because I
rightly
might have
so.
grown up. Well, he's too late. I have. And I rather like it.
You got a boyfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Well, not really.
Interesting.
So,
What is this
you're on the run.
conversation? What the
Sort of.
fuck?
Your dad's a real ogre.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Really?
The frothing pit bull terrier type of pussycat.
Alright.
There's a guy who does shows for the BBC in front of the pub.
We don't do shows in Britain, George. We do programs.
Well, okay. Alright, sure.
Have you been to the fortune teller?
Didn't
up the
realize there was
street?
that big
And
of a
what
difference.
would she tell me? I'm going to meet a tall, dark man with a big
You see that
moustache
program the
and a
other day?
double-barreled shotgun.
He hasn't really got a shotgun, has he?
Of course. Daddy's old-fashioned like that. I do hope he doesn't kill Tristram.
I hope he does.
You recognize this?
One of the tour postcards from downstairs, isn't it?
It's what brought me here in the first place. Does the name Bruno mean anything?
Oh, Tristram mentioned him. He used this room before me, you know.
Mm-hmm. So Tristram just holds out refugees here or something?
Hey, I know who you remind me of. Do you know a Lady Piermont?
Oh, Clarissa? I should say so. Lovely old duck. How do you know her?
Met her
from
in
another
Paris
game.
a few years back.
On one of her
Interesting.
man-trawling holidays, no doubt. I say, did you and Aunt Clarissa...
No, not my type.
No, you don't have that haunted look her conquests usually display.
Trying to remember if it was the same game or not. Where one of the women were there was two ladies, two aunts that were by a building and this little girl inside. Wonder if that's the one they were referring to, but that was in Paris. That was on an island off Paris. Or an island somewhere else completely. I'd have to look up to see who this Aunt Clarissa if she was in another game, but most likely it was a game character
How do you know
reference.
Tristram?
I met him at the festival.
Aha.
He read me his poetry.
Ooh, she
You
read
don't need
him.
to tell me
or
the
he read
rest.
her.
Then he said I could come and stay with him. So I did.
I'd read you
You
up and
poor
down
kid.
any day. Yeah. I'd flip that page so hard.
You and Tristram, is it
Flick every
serious?
page with my thumb.
Tristram is one of a kind. In fact, when I think of him, I go, you know.
Poor
Yeah, I
woman had
do.
been duped by Tristram's lies. I couldn't let him mess up her life.
Oh no.
And she was bound to find out sooner or later. Look, Melissa, you hardly know me, but some things are better
I
coming
mean,
from a
if he's willing
stranger.
to steal
Ooh,
poetry,
is
he
that
might be a creep.
promise?
These poems, Tristram doesn't write them. They're all copies.
Well, duh. Obviously.
Oh shit.
I knew that.
What?
You must think I'm
She's
totally
a kinky
dead.
girl.
No, I just thought he tricked you, put you under his spell.
Oh, you're too sweet. George, are you for real?
I don't...
You've come to save me. Like a knight in armor.
Well, that wasn't my original plan, but it became an option.
Oh, I could kiss you all over.
Hey, steady. Remember the Geneva Convention?
Who needs it?
What?
I don't take prisoners.
I
Oh,
bet.
fuck me.
So, when did you find out about the poems?
From day one. I wrote my thesis at Cambridge on Irish poets of the early 19th century.
You're very gifted.
Cool.
Try me.
Ha! And Tristram doesn't know.
Did I know? Of course not. Why let a question of authorship get in the way of a good...
Oh my
yes,
god.
Why indeed?
Alright.
But all good things. With Daddy on the trail, I think I'd better split. Anyway, don't suppose you fancy a weekend in Acapulco?
Yes, say
Jeez,
yes.
I'd love to.
Say yes.
But my Acapulco
Fuck you, we can
visa
end this
ran out
game right
just
now.
yesterday.
Say yes. Alright.
What were you doing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Having a little conversation with Melissa.
I don't think we learned
That's private
anything.
up there. You had no right.
Just like you had no right to be seducing that poor girl with stolen poetry.
You had no right to interfere.
She had a right to know.
Oh, no. You haven't told her. Not about the poetry.
You can't base a relationship on lies.
I have to talk to her.
I wouldn't advise it. She needs a little time to herself. Then she's going to stay with friends. I took more than a little pleasure knowing that he was the one who'd been duped.
Yeah, let's threaten the father so we can get more information from him
Maybe
about
I
Bruno.
should march right outside and tell Melissa's
That's what I was gonna
dad
do.
about you. Tell him that you've got her upstairs. Tell him that you've broken her heart.
You wouldn't. But that poor, innocent kid. Think what it would do to her.
He ought to know.
Please. Oh, God, no, you wouldn't. He'll kill me.
You're breaking my heart. On the other hand,
Yes? Yes?
you tell me what I want to know, and I forget about your house guest. Blackmail wasn't really my style. And suddenly, I wasn't so sure who was being duped anyway.
Very well.
Now will you
Ugh.
tell me about Bruno?
A lot
He
of
was
button
here.
pressing just to get
But
information.
stop. He upped and went one night.
Did he leave anything behind?
He was in a hurry. He just grabbed his pathetic
Yeah,
belongings,
this is starting to
threw them in
feel
his bag,
exactly like
and
a Telltale
off he
game.
went.
We must have left something.
Nothing worth looking at, believe me.
Letters, notes, a phone number?
No. He took everything with him. Only,
Aha! So he did leave something.
well, yes. But what good is an old pair of pants to you?
Pants? Give 'em to me.
I found them in the laundry pile after he'd vamoosed.
Did you examine them?
No. What kind of a chap do you think I am?
Excellent. Come on, let me see 'em.
You're a sick man.
What are you waiting for? Oh, man, these aren't pants.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. These are shorts.
What are you? Some kind of underwear detective?
Oh, heck. I'll take 'em anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Alright, what the hell just happened? Boxer shorts.
The shorts belong to Bruno. I
Oh,
didn't want to examine them too closely.
I guess we're gonna give it to the psychiatrist, not to the psychic. And the psychic is gonna figure out where Bruno is by touching his dirty fucking shorts. Yeah, this game is just really boring. Like, they really gave a backseat to any type of puzzling. To any really figuring things out with items. It's just back and forth, shitloads of dialogue. Probably gonna go back to some platforming, but goddamn, I don't think it's gonna save the game. This is
Hi
really
again.
brutal. Such a fucking downgrade from the first two games. But then again, the first two games did get reworking with remasters, so I don't know where this game lies. If this game was made after the remasters, there's no excuse. If this game was made before the remasters, then they were definitely trying something new, and they got a better idea afterwards, because the remasters were definitely good fucking,
Okay, let me cross your palm.
Never mind that.
good upgrades.
What you got for me? Quick!
You're really getting into this, aren't you?
The doors to the other side are open.
I wouldn't get too excited. You ought to watch The Twilight Zone on reruns.
Nice.
Hubris gets you smacked down every time. Rod Serling said so.
Ron
I'd
Sterling.
like you to look at some
Nice.
boxer shorts.
Now just wait a minute. I don't want no funny stuff.
No, seriously. I want you to use that psychic hoodoo on him.
Hoodoo?
Them no
You
belong
mean
to
now?
the
You
same
mean
man as
voodoo, right?
before.
Not
No,
voodoo.
not unless they were into sharing.
Good. Me don't want to experience anything like that again. Ever. Very well.
My last
The-
silver coin.
Item of apparel, please.
Stinky.
Getting anything?
Apart from nauseated? Cha, no, me sorry.
Bruno was really that stinky, eh? Jeez. Hey, shit in that? Oh, what the fuck? The shit gave her a seizure.
Oh, no!
What? What can you see?
Dragon fire! No. A man and the dragon seek his death. He only has minutes to live. Oh, the flames. No! No, the...
Game is called The
Madam
Sleeping
Zazie.
Dragon.
Madam Zazie? She was out cold, but okay. I must admit, sometimes my shorts had the same effect on women. If she was right, Bruno would be dead soon. I had to act fast. But how? I didn't even know where he was.
My man's just gonna run away. I don't think I paid her the silver either. Am I running with the
Luckily,
silver?
I got a hint.
I didn't even try to go in the bar, did I? Might have forgotten to do that.
I tried to open the door.
But
The door was locked. It wasn't opening time yet.
okay. This guy's just standing there
Please,
chilling.
I need help.
I'm an aesthete, not a psychiatrist.
I'm serious. There's a fire. Someone's trapped, but that door's in the way.
Say
How do we
no
know he's
more.
trapped?
I may have the soul of a poet, but I've the heart of a lion.
Oh shit.
Lead on!
What do you mean lead on? I have to actually collect people? What the hell? Oh shit. Nice. I wonder if I could have chose the other guy.
Excellent. Thanks, Eamon.
No trouble. Just sorry there wasn't a camera crew around to catch me being heroic.
I can take it from here.
Sure, I'll call the fire brigade. Then I'm going to sort out that bloody thieving hippie.
What? He's still sorting out the hippie? What the fuck? Oh shit,
Hey,
what the hell?
you, wait!
We got more blocks we have to push.
Evil monks. I hate those guys. I didn't have time to go after him, though. If Zazie was right, Bruno was about to get a pre-mortem cremation.
How the hell does he know Bruno's in there? What the fuck?
I tried to open the door, but it was securely locked.
Ooh, barrels. Let me guess, we gotta push some blocks up against that wall. How about we move? Yeah, no? Not the whole thing? What? Are we gonna jump to it? What's going on here? No, that's not happening. Uh-huh. I guess maybe we don't even touch it at all. Those two big blocks. Nope, can't reach it. So we definitely gotta push those. Oh, I think I see it. Hold on. Maybe I fucked it up. Hold on. Pull this back. Push this. Push this. And now push this on top of there. There you go. Oh, and he's gonna stand up too. Look at that. Look at this little punk. Alright, push that there. And that's how we do it. Move this out of the way. This is the most puzzling we did in the game. I hope it's not like this for the rest of the game. That'd be so brutal. Yeah, got him! What a champ.
Somewhere in the smoke, I could hear Nicole thinking, "Hey! Is there anybody in here? Call out!"
Over here! Help me, please!
I'm on my way.
Help me, please. Oh, there he is. That was easy. Hey, buddy.
Are you okay? Can you walk?
I think so.
Good.
A
Come
lot
on.
of toxic
This place is about
barrels
to collapse.
around this bar. You telling me no one noticed someone fucking stack up all these fucking barrels?
There was no time to chat. We had to get out of there. Come on, we're out of here.
No one noticed that someone's
down!
stacking a bunch of poisonous barrels around the bar? I'm assuming that's just supposed to be the alcohol.
Is this down enough for you?
I love that everyone's telling jokes in this time. Sure, I just burned to death.
Whoa, that was a
But who
close
doesn't
one.
like a good ribbon?
It was indeed a close one, yes. Thank you. I am indebted to you.
Glad to be able to help, Bruno. It is Bruno, isn't it?
Now I must be on my way.
Wait a minute. We've met before. I know you.
You know my name is Bruno, but I am not knowing you.
Where do you come from?
A small country in Eastern Europe, you would not be able to pronounce it.
Wait a minute. I remember now. The foyer of the Hotel Ubu in Paris. You're Ostwald, the Nobel
I like that
Prize
they
winner.
keep bringing back characters from
My
the other
goodness.
games.
Stobbart!
That's really
You're a
cool.
Neo-Templar, you son of a bitch.
No, listen to me.
You
I
son of a
met the
bitch.
Neo-Templars. They were evil. The Grand Master, he was all lies.
The last time I'd seen Bruno was when I went head-to-head with a weird bunch known as the Neo-Templars.
The first game. I
It
get
had
it.
ended badly at a place called St. Ninians. And true, Bruno wasn't lined up with the bad guys when the curtain came down. Let's say I believe you. Who's after you now?
The Neo-Templar order was not
At least there's some
destroyed,
continuity.
only badly weakened. It now seeks revenge against its enemies. In their eyes, I am a traitor. They do not forget.
For sure we're gonna
They
run
do
into
not
Pearl and her
forgive.
husband.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
not on
to.
the Christmas card list either. Hi, Colonel. Everything sorted?
Soon will be. Just off to get Purdy.
For sure we have to run into Pearl and her husband.
Who was the weirdo in the monk's habit?
I do not know. I think maybe one of Susaro's men.
Suzaro.
You know him?
As well as any stranger who tries to kill me.
Okay.
Cesaro doesn't look like a well man.
He has dabbled with the energy for too long. At first it made him strong. Now it has made him only more or less human. And he is dying. Success doesn't just mean incredible power for him. It means his very survival.
What's Suzaro's interest in the Congo?
The Congo?
Yeah, I found a postcard from you there. It's how I found you.
Of course. My friend, Dudley Chumley.
You mean Cholmondeley?
No.
Chumley.
Chumley. Drive him crazy being called Cholmondeley.
Not anymore, I'm afraid. Cesaro got to him before I did.
Chumdele.
How did Cesaro get control of the Neo-Templars?
With the Grand
Wow.
Master
I
dead,
got like
the order fell into
30
chaos.
seconds of pushing blocks around,
Quickly
and now we're
took
back to
over.
just hitting
Anyone
heads
who
for
opposed him
dialogue.
was dead within a week.
Are you
What
kidding
about
me?
Chumley's machine? Did it really work?
I mean, just like finish the conversation.
Machine, yes.
Why do I have to keep clicking the head?
But only at that one place in the world.
Why there?
Like St. Ninians, it is focus of natural energy, geomantic energy. I have made a device that can locate the more powerful sites.
And Cesaro is doing the same.
But of course,
Look at this. I can't like say no. Just fucking finish the conversation. Just do the whole thing for me. Why is it important which one I choose next? Son of a bitch. Oh
This
god.
geomantic
This is
stuff is
terrible.
losing me.
imagine
Terrible
the
pacing,
world
terrible
as living
design
thing.
for like
Its
immersion.
energies, they run in lines through it.
Like ley lines?
They are ley lines. The
There's nothing that
Chinese
lets the
call
player
it
feel like
the
they're in
dragon
control or
current.
doing anything.
So what has Cesaro done with this
What a
power?
downgrade
a
from the fucking
place.
first two.
The
This sucks.
Temple of the Dragon. It is possible
gonna have a
to
boring
make the
weekend 'cause of
energy
this.
there Very powerful. Very strong.
Where is this place?
Its location has been long forgotten. I think Cesaro may have found it.
So, Cesaro wanted the site in the Congo to use its energy?
No, it was a poorly developed site, and Dudley had already dissipated much of its power. But Cesaro knew this. He is not just tapping such locations. He is doing something else.
How do you know?
He is making the world sick. You have heard these reports of earthquakes and floods.
Cesaro is doing that?
They are side effects. Every 12,000 years, the energy builds up to a peak. This is natural. But Cesaro is changing the build-up somehow, putting the world in danger. I fear he has found the Temple of the Dragon and activated it.
So, Cesaro's now the new Grand Master.
In all but name. He never liked the Templar trappings. He calls it now the Cult of the Dragon, dedicated to giving him power.
Power to do what?
Anything, Stobbart. And everything.
So what brought you to Glastonbury?
I was in Paris. It is a major power focus. Cesaro's men found me. I was lucky to escape with my life. I came here.
Why Glastonbury?
See the
Jeez,
door
that
up
guy,
there?
I didn't realize he was walking around with
It
his
is
gun.
a power site. A
Fuck
very
me.
important one. Look at its history, its folklore. You know, Saint Michael, he killed a dragon here. On the door.
Yeah, well, you can't believe everything you read, huh?
Yes, you must. This is true.
Cesaro's men obviously came here
All
after
right.
you.
They are on my trail.
Why don't you come with me to Paris?
Cesaro has many agents in Paris. I would be in deadly peril.
Well, don't you think it's time we took this war to Signor Cesaro?
Stobbart, you cannot stop this dragon cult by yourself.
I stopped the Neo-Templars once. I can do it again.
Oh shit.
Let me at the thieving Aegis.
Take my little Lissy, would you? I'm going to kill you, you blighter!
Violence isn't the answer.
Yes, it bloody is.
Ow! Oh! Oh! Not the face! Not the face!
Daddy! No!
That's high.
Oh, just another wild party. I don't think we should gate crash.
Hilarious end to that whole thing. Ah, what a way to top it off. Laughing on the
days.
ground like
Yuck.
crazy.
2 days in a stinking cell on blown-up
Jeez.
charges. That stupid, stupid policeman. If I see him again...
I did like her voice better in this one. In part 2. I'm pretty sure part 1 was still the best.
Yes? Alcatraz. Who do you wish to talk to?
Nicole? Candice? Where have you been?
Staying with friends.
The boss is after you.
Thanks for the warning. Keep him off my back, would you?
I'll try.
Thanks. See you. Bye. I still hadn't found what was so special about the dead guy.
I feel like that was the same actress talking to herself.
I thought I should check my messages.
You have...
Ooh, 2 days. I better have.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Nope.
I've got a very
Nope.
important word for you.
Nope.
Soffits.
I don't care about your soffit.
Now,
You can stuff
when
your
was the last
soffits.
time you checked your soffits? I thought so.
Good soffit your
Well,
soffits.
I am calling from the Stop It Rotting Soffit Company.
You can't skip
I want
dialogue.
to tell you
Oh,
about
it's
the
brutal.
Soffituum Soffit offer.
Sock it to him, soft
A
it. There we
50%
go.
discount on all soffits ordered before the end of the month. Just remember,
How about you suck your soffits?
soffits say a lot about you. Why not let us stop
God
the
damn,
rot
it
in
keeps
your-
going.
Oh, and don't worry about calling us. I'll call you back. Nico, this is your editor. Remember me?
No, I forgot
Where
in 2
the hell
days.
have you been for the last 2 days? What's all this
Hey, Jean
nonsense about
Cotillon.
being arrested? Give me a
It's the
call
old
as soon
Canadian
as you
Prim-
get this message.
It's the old Canadian Prime Minister speaking.
I didn't have the time to spend watching TV.
Okay.
I didn't have the time to spend watching TV.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do in this room first? Some books I can read? A book, a door I can open? Oh yeah, the washroom. She's gonna take a little pee-pee. Forgot about that. Useless. No need for it. But the game allows you to do it, and there's no way to skip it. Damn, these textures need some high resin. Ooh, what's this?
I knew how to cook, but these days all I did was throw stuff into the microwave.
Yeah, same joke. Nothing there. Okay, let's just call her a fucking editor.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Yes, to your editor.
Better check in with my paper.
Speak to Mr. Jean Cotillon here.
News desk?
Hi, Candice. Is he in?
He's in another meeting.
Nice.
He phoned me and left a message on my machine.
I'll get him to call you when he's free.
That's it? Alright, that's
Bye
amazing.
now. Perhaps I should make a call.
Yeah, why did you hang up? I wasn't done.
I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
I gave Andre an interesting look. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have blonde hair, dirty blonde.
Andre Lobineau?
Hi,
And that was
Andre.
not his voice as
Nicole,
well.
where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for 2 days.
The police arrested
It was a lot
me.
more
What?
pompous.
Are you crazy? What happened?
They held me in the cells for 2 days on trumped-up charges, and then released me without a word of apology. I just hope the trail hasn't gone cold.
What are you going to do now?
Look for more clues, I
Ooh,
suppose.
that little phone exchange. That's quite the animation. That's it? That's all you're gonna tell him? Is
Andre,
like, I have
I'm
an
going to
idea?
get back to the investigation.
That's it? That's why we called them? That was so fucking useless. I guess we're just gonna leave. Is there anything in their trunk that we can look at? No? The other game you can look through a trunk. No, no. Alright, so before I do, I'm gonna...
I considered leaving the apartment.
Ooh, why are we going back to the apartment? To Vernon's place? I don't think we're done here.
But decided to remain there.
Why? What do I have on me? Nothing I can use.
It was the front sheet of an old newspaper. The paper had more stories about strange weather around the world.
Okay. Oh, maybe there's more new people to talk to.
The clown's
Vernon's
red
Street.
nose was a clue that George and I once found.
Ah, the red
It
nose,
made me
that's right.
think of him when I touched it.
Yeah, how about we call up George? Yeah, how about that? What do you say?
It was a photo of my old friend, George. George had given me this picture.
Cool.
I never could bring myself to throw it away.
Moulin Rouge. Alright, how about we call George?
Perhaps I should make a call.
To George. No? No,
I thought I should check my messages.
nothing.
You
Oh,
have
don't. New?
Two messages.
Shouldn't be old now?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I've got a very important
Oh god,
word
no,
for
we
you.
have to listen to this again.
Soffits. Now, when was the last time you checked your soffits?
I'd rather load my game than listen to
I
this.
thought
I would rather... Yeah,
so.
I would rather quit. And load my game, because I'm pretty sure I saved right before. Yeah, fuck that. I ain't fucking doing that again. That conversation is boring. Alright, so there's nothing else to get in this apartment? Really? 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 Really?
The statue was an ugly little thing.
Yeah.
It would probably have been worth a fortune if it hadn't been badly worn across the shield.
Okay. And you?
It had once belonged to my father. It was my most precious possession.
Ooh. Alright, I guess we're
considered
going...
leaving the apartment
I guess we're going back to the fucking
and
street.
decided to visit
Weird.
Vonnon's place.
Is it? Ooh, it's gonna be nighttime, isn't it? It's gonna be different. Ooh, look at that. Nighttime. I like
asked
that.
so many questions. Odd questions.
If you ask me, she wasn't really a reporter.
She knows you are a witness.
They're talking shit about me.
Not that I want to worry you.
You're right. I saw her entering the poor boy's apartment. Then I heard the shots.
I don't know how you sleep.
My girl turned into a pigeon.
Shh! That's her!
I heard everything, you fucking bitches. You can't lie to me.
She reminded me of an aunt of mine.
And she was fat.
She wasn't a pleasant woman. Bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I thought you'd been arrested.
They released me. I didn't kill him. You made a mistake, Edith.
Oh, I don't think so.
About the woman you saw,
I'm looking at her right now.
are there any details you can remember that might help?
I told the police everything. Why should I tell you?
Because she tried to frame me for murder.
Ha! What do you take me for? A character in some kind of detective story?
Yes, a character in my detective story. Oh, the
Is that a
irony.
nasty
The writing
shot?
is hilarious
She's
in
not
this.
the only one.
Oh, God.
She did tell me something.
Oh, this is
Something
amazing.
She overheard Vernon say. Go on. It could be important. He said the
Powered.
power was
Holy
building
shit.
up.
I'll throw up with
And
every
he
word.
mentioned a manuscript. I don't know if that helps. It might. Thanks.
Oh, so useless.
Hello. Bonjour. My friend's very upset.
Oh, what?
She's upset. I was the one who was nearly killed. The old woman looked like she could stand around all day.
And she did. She's still here. Alright, so where's that bitch at? Where'd she go? She was the next door neighbor, that's right, wasn't she? That whore.
The door was shut fast and
Let's see if
wouldn't open.
the brasserie is open. I guess that means bakery. The brasserie.
I couldn't open the door.
What the fuck? When did they open then?
The door looked well made. The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything.
Okay. I guess we don't need to go up the fucking fire escape again, do we? That goth chick might be around somewhere, actually. I'm gonna exhaust all the other areas before going to the obvious apartment again.
The door had nothing remarkable about it. I couldn't open the door.
Weak. Because you're weak. That's why you cannot open the door. You weakling.
I couldn't open the door.
Right. And there's nothing down this way, right? As dark as it is. I hope there's nothing down that way, because it's fucking dark as shit. Okay. Alright, that's quite the camera pan. Alright, cool. A very uplifting camera pan. Not going down that way, that's useless. Whole bunch of uselessness stuff here. We can check out. Oh, well, the thing isn't until we go down. Where the hell did we just end up? Alright. Maybe the goth chick's in the park. I mean, the goths do like hanging out at night. Is the cop still here now? She has something to do with her life. There's gotta be some hooligans in the park, right? No goth chick. That kind of sucks. Alright, Vernon's apartment it is. Probably find someone coming back to the scene of the crime. I mean, there is a safe that we still need to get into. And I'm sure if I didn't get into the safe, then the person who assassinated Vern probably didn't get into the safe either. There's a good chance they're coming back. It's a lot of ifs. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck no! Do I try going through the front doors, or do I go through Vernon's apartment? The fire escape way?
That wouldn't work here.
Let's go. This right here is needless. Having to climb up all these steps, just do it automatically. You know where I'm going. Just put me straight into the apartment. Oh no. Wait, never
The
mind.
door was locked.
Oh no. There we go. Can we hear someone inside?
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, I guess no one's here.
The police had done a very good job sealing the crime scene.
Oh no.
The flat had been securely locked up.
No way of
I
getting
could
in.
see the key in the keyhole inside the door.
I mean, you can see the key in the keyhole.
The door was locked. I could see the key in the keyhole inside the door.
Really?
I couldn't hear anything.
Is there something I can do to push that keyhole out or something? I have this pencil for some reason.
If I pushed the key in now, I'd lose it for good.
Interesting. So she does think about pushing the key in.
There wasn't enough of a gap to fit the card through.
She does think about pushing the key in.
That wasn't the right thing to do.
Interesting.
There wasn't enough of a gap to fit the card through.
Alright, we're going back down. I guess we're going to go through the normal way. For sure we have to talk to the next door lady, the one who accused me. It's the only thing new so far that we've witnessed. Skateboard boy is not around, that's for sure. And meter maid is gone too. This is the only new place we can go into, so hop on to it. You just gotta do it. Knock on the door because we know she's home now.
The door was locked.
We know she's home.
It was the door to a neighbor's apartment.
Open it.
I couldn't hear anything.
Fuck. That's useless. Great. I guess we're gonna do
The
the
door
window
was
thing
locked.
again to get in the same way. Really? We can do the fire
The door
escape
was
trick.
securely locked.
Really?
The apartment was silent.
We still didn't get any code for this, so I don't quite know what
It
the
was
hell
Vernon's
I'm
front door.
expecting.
The window was now locked tight.
Oh shit, we can't do the same old tricks. Locked tight, but can we?
Even my press card didn't open this window.
How about the Vernon card?
I thought about it, but decided against it.
Now why would you do that?
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
You bitch.
There was no reason to try that. It was Vernon's front door. The door was securely locked.
Oof. That sucks.
The door was locked.
So fire
I
escape
couldn't
is
hear
locked, front
anything.
door is locked, window is locked. We don't have any way of getting
There
in.
was no reason to try that. That wasn't the right thing to do. That wasn't appropriate.
Alright. So we got a couple new pieces of conversation, but not really information. Only one person we can talk to.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open. The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything. Nothing special about this door. I couldn't open the door. It was locked. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
So the only person out here then is this lady. That's it. Why? Weird.
I had nothing more to ask her.
Oh, and we're done with conversation pieces. I mean, I need to start doing phone calls.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
Yes, it was locked, wasn't it? Oh no.
I couldn't open the door.
It was locked. Alright, so we checked everything here. There's nothing I can do. There's
I couldn't open the door.
nothing in my apartment either, which is kind of weird. No one I can call.
Just another locked door. The door was shut
Can't
fast
like just escape
and
the
wouldn't
glass
open.
either.
I considered leaving the area
Like I have a choice.
and decided to visit my apartment. Perhaps I should make a call.
Oh my god, I think I know.
I considered leaving the apartment
She said about the fucking key if
and
she
decided to
fucking...
visit Vernon's
I saw
place.
this in a movie, I forgot what movie. This is an old fucking school tactic. You put the newspaper under the fucking door, you push the key out, and then move the newspaper from under the door to get the key. Once it falls down. Hey, she returned. Interesting. Does that mean I can get more information from her? Would you like some
No
lipstick?
way was I doing that. I wasn't going to get anything useful out of her.
Okay, never
I
mind.
wondered why somebody wanted to kill me so much.
I'm telling you. The whole newspaper trick on the fucking door. It's the only thing that that's been different was that she acknowledged that there was a key in the door, but she didn't want to push it out with the pencil. So that means I need to secure the fucking key. As it's the only way in. That movie that was, but like theoretically I don't think it ever could work because the newspaper is way too thick. And the key is also too thick to go through the door, so both of them together? No, come on, let me use it. I know it's it. Let me see, there's the door, yeah. Newspaper.
I had to find out why Vernon wanted to see me, and why he was killed before he got the chance.
There it is, classic. Unless it's this game I'm
was an old
thinking
trick,
of.
but it might just work.
Now, she even says it's an old trick. I'm pretty sure I saw this in a movie once. But it became quite a bit of a not overused trope. It's a trope for sure. I wouldn't say overused.
Let's see whether those old TV shows were accurate.
Yeah, okay, so she's referring to a TV show as well, so it must be something we both watch.
Aha.
It must be referencing the same media that had that. Fuck
Gently
yeah.
does it.
I'm so glad
It worked. The key
thought of
landed
that.
neatly on the paper.
That is nice. That's a nice little puzzle. I like that little throwback.
The lock opened with a satisfying click.
I don't know if anyone would figure that out if they hadn't seen that show. Or movie, wherever the hell that's from. Fuck yeah. We in, boys. We in. Now what is that over there? That looks new. I was definitely not there before.
A box of tissues stood on the counter.
Ooh.
A girl should never be without a tissue.
Did she really take one though? I guess so.
It was a paper tissue.
You're a paper tissue.
I didn't need another tissue.
What's... Looks like there's something in the sink though. Alright, wait, I wasn't looking at this. Tissues. How about this?
The trash can contained no clues.
Necklace. I see the cops left the safe where it was. But the body is now gone. How about the computer? Is it still trashed? Yeah.
The computer was badly damaged.
Yeah, well... We got new shit to look at, right? No? I mean, the room's all lit up, but maybe all the doors are open in the apartment
The
now.
door was securely locked.
Never mind. Never mind. Actually, they were always open, right? Oh, fuck, the goth chick.
I had a pretty good idea who was going to be behind the door.
I can tell because it was purple lettering. That was the goth chick's thing. Okay.
The door led to the bedroom.
I guess we're just gonna go in even though we broke into the apartment? Sure, why not? That's not weird. Hey, Broken Sword 1 poster. Badass. That's not
The
fucking
wardrobe was
fourth wall
stuffed with
breaking.
unwashed clothes. Disgusting.
Hey, she's right there. Don't say disgusting.
The poor thing looked as though she'd been crying for days. Excuse me, Beatrice.
Yeah, 3 days to be exact.
Didn't the police arrest you? They released me. I didn't kill Vernon, but I saw the woman who did. What do you want with me? I want to help. Go away!
That's it?
Excuse me, Beatrice. Go away!
Really, we're not gonna talk about the code. You bitch. Oh,
Here.
we're gonna hand her a
I
tissue?
understand
Really?
if you don't want to talk.
That's why we needed to get the tissue? That's hilarious. And now she talks? What a girl thing. That's too funny.
Can I ask you about Vernon? He was very anxious to meet you. What did he want to talk to me about? Do you know? Not the details. He was acting so strangely. Go on. He said his life was in danger. Wouldn't let me come up to the flat. We had to meet in the gardens. Why was he so
It's
scared?
like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog
was
hair.
Those people. Who? I don't know. They paid Vernon to crack some old manuscript. I don't know why it was such a big deal. Anyone can see the manuscript on the internet. So did he crack it? Of course. Vernon's the best. He was the best. So what happened then? They told him to keep quiet. Threatened him. That was 6 months ago. So he risked his life to speak to me. But why now? He said it was all coming true. What was? He wouldn't tell me. The stuff in the manuscript, I suppose. Do you know anything about Vernon's safe? Only that he's got one somewhere. You don't know the combination? No. It would have to be easy to remember, though. Vernon had a
Your
terrible
birthday.
memory.
It was your
I
birthday.
used to laugh. Because he was always asking
No
me
shit.
my birthday.
Yeah.
Go on.
That wasn't hard to
What's your
guess.
birthday again, babe? He'd say. 23rd of October. Same every year.
Year?
I
What
tell
year?
him.
How old is she?
Okay, Beatrice. I'll leave you alone now. No! Wait! What about that woman? What if she comes back?
And get the
Don't
fuck out of
worry.
here.
She won't. What are you going
Go
to
home.
do? I'm going to find her and get to the bottom of this.
Right,
Thanks for your help.
right after I get to
Goodbye.
the bottom of that safe. You're on your own, bitch.
If you think of anything, or just need to talk, I'm at 361 Rouge.
Rougerie.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Rougerie. I like that. The name of that street. Jerry Street. Rougerie. Maybe Jari means something else. Oh, how about this?
The picture was a pleasant touch. Another Steve Jobs original.
Oh, that's right. Alright, so we got something. Yeah, baby. Beatrice's
Piecing
birthday.
together the information
No
from
shit.
Beatrice, I figured that
Did we get
her
a year?
birth date was the combination I needed.
You figured it
Et
out. I
voilà.
figured it out for you, you bitch. Give
There
me
were
the
only
fucking...
two things inside. A hand-drawn diagram and a DVD disc.
Ooh, DVD. They like talking about DVDs. It was all the rage during this time.
There was nothing else inside. Vernon claimed the diagram had some importance. Not this time.
Okay.
The DVD disc didn't have a label. I didn't care who it was for. A reporter has to get her leads where she can. I just needed a DVD player to view it on.
Oh, no shit. I just happen to have one of those fancy ones at home that I never use. What are the odds? So we're not going to leave through the front door, eh? We're still going to go through the fire escape. What are we, peasants? Come on. I'm not even going to try to like talk for additional information or anything. I'm just going to go straight to the apartment. I want to go ahead as
I had
fast
the
as possible.
and now I needed to take a look at its contents.
Exactly, game. Exactly.
Going back
Let's
to my
go.
place was the best option.
I know it is. You don't have to tell me now.
What the?
Oh shit! Did she actually get hurt? No.
I had the DVD, and now I needed to
Wait,
take
what?
a look.
I was
at
supposed
its
to
contents.
move? Are you kidding
Going
me?
back to my
I don't
place
know
was
when
the
it's a
best
game.
option.
What a weird way to sneak in game into here. I should just spam A the whole entire. Oh my god, she's in the ground. What the hell was
My
that?
God, that was close. That was the sports car I was looking for earlier.
Alright, so I should just spam the button during cutscenes since I can't skip anything anyways, just to save myself some embarrassment of her dying every time. That's so silly. But that's a sports car. And here she said she wouldn't come back.
Area
She gave terrible advice to that other poor girl
and decided
in the
to visit my
apartment.
apartment.
She told her not to leave, that the girl wouldn't come back. And yet here she is, ready to kill any witnesses. I'm a terrible journalist. But anyways, let's watch this movie.
My hands trembled as I slid the disc into the slot.
That's what she
What
said.
was so important that it got Vernon
I mean,
killed?
she literally did.
If you are watching
Oh,
this
that's
once,
the acne that
then-
got him killed.
Well, you know what's happened. The whole world is in danger, Beatrice. The manuscript those people
Suffocation
gave me
by
to
acne.
decode had a secret. A deadly secret. Though I didn't know it at the time. You know all those earthquakes and the crazy weather I've been going on about? They were predicted in the manuscript. Turns out it's quite famous. Called the Voynich manuscript. People have been trying to crack it for years, and I beat them to it. Me, Vernon Blier. I haven't decoded everything, but what I've seen is enough. It talks of a power so great, it could destroy the whole of mankind. It flows continually around the earth along routes known as ley lines. The Chinese call them dragon lines. You know, an ancient civilization even learned how to use this energy, and it brought them great power. They became greedy. They lost control. The power surged. It almost destroyed the world. Beatrice, the people who paid me want to harness this power. And if they do, it is the end of the world. For real! You'll find a diagram with this. It's important, but I haven't worked out why yet. Two things I know are very important. Something called the Key of Solomon, and the strange phrase, devils and witches dance with cows on the Sabbath. The more I work on the manuscript, the more confused I become, and the more I fear for my life. Whatever happens, Mouse, I love you.
I'd wanted a big story. Now it looked as though I'd found one. But what did it all mean? I was going to need help.
Dun, 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 dun. More talking.
I could look again at Vernon's video.
No, don't. Don't. No. No, 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 no. That's
But
not what I
decided
wanted to
I
do.
did not want to view it again just then.
We need to call people.
Perhaps I should make a call.
Yes.
I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
André Lobineau.
Hi, Andre.
It's good to hear from you. I do worry about you, you know.
Oh, Andre, you are sweet. I've got a serious problem, Andre. I really need your help.
Tell me about it and I'll see what I can do.
The guy who died?
The one you went to interview?
That's him. He left me a message recorded onto a disc.
How terribly dramatic. A voice from beyond the grave.
This is serious, Andre. In his message, he says he managed to decipher something called the Voynich manuscript. Also, do you know anything about the Key of Solomon?
I need to see this for myself. I'll see you at your place.
Hey. We're getting to another place to
Whatever
hear
happens,
more dialogue.
Mouse, I love you.
Oh.
If even 1/10 of that is true,
We have to assume it is, Andre.
let's summarize what he's told us.
Something called the Voynich manuscript suggests that an ancient civilization used a power that ran through the earth itself.
And someone is trying to use that power today, possibly in the process causing earthquakes.
That strange diagram and something called the Key of Solomon has, as yet unknown, significance.
I have no idea what the diagram is, but I know about the Key of Solomon.
What does it unlock?
It's a fabled book that holds the wisdom of Solomon. What else was there?
Devils and witches dancing with cows on the Sabbath.
Devils and witches were reputed to have danced on the Île Saint-Louis.
Part of that island used to be called Île aux Vaches.
Cow Island.
There's a significant connection to the Île Saint-Louis. If we could only pinpoint it more closely. I thought I should check my messages.
You have new messages.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I've got a very
Oh
important
no,
word
not
for
this
you.
again. Why?
Soffits.
Why can't I
Now,
skip this?
When was the last time you checked your soffits? I thought so. Well, I am calling from the Stop It Rotting Soffit Company, and I want to tell you about the Sockituum Soffit offer. A 50% discount.
I need to smoke a joint. I need to get dumb for
ordered
this.
before the end of the month. Just remember, your soffits say a lot about you. Why not let us stop the rot in your life? Oh, and don't worry about calling us. I'll call you back.
Nico, this is your editor.
Same
Remember
shit.
me?
Same
Where
fucking
the hell have
shit.
you
I
been
can't
for the
believe
last
this.
2 days? What's all this nonsense about being arrested? Give me a call as soon as you get this message.
That's it. Well, so useless.
What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Oh, now there's actual fucking extra dialogue? What the hell? Why don't we just start with that when we were talking before?
Do you think there is a theatrical link to the island?
You need to do some research.
I know just the place to phone.
I do?
You say the Key of Solomon is a book.
Yes. There are even ancient Hebrew manuscripts that are claimed to be the real thing. But genuine scholars doubt their authenticity.
Perhaps the real thing contains further information on this. What's the significance of the Île Saint-Louis?
I have no idea. Perhaps we need a connection to another piece of information.
What do you think that pattern represents?
It looks a bit like a spider.
Andre, this is serious. Do you think it could have anything to do with the lines of energy he mentioned?
Maybe this is where the power lines meet up.
Brilliant! That's it! But how does that help us? Perhaps I should make a call.
Ooh.
Better check in with my paper.
Said she knew who exactly who to call. Thought something new would pop up.
News desk?
Ah, well, I guess there we go.
I need you to help me.
That's what I'm here for?
You're a resting actress, so you might know this. Is there a theatrical connection to the Île Saint-Louis?
There's an old theater on the island. I knew some people who were trying to get it reopened a few years back. But it's been condemned for the last 5 years.
Does it have a name?
Hieroglyph.
Thanks. I owe you one. Bye now.
That's it? I guess
What
maybe
could it
him
mean,
now?
Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Andre, do you know anything about a theater called L'Hieroglyphe?
On the Ile Saint-Louis?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to have to investigate then.
I guess that's what I'm doing. Just gonna leave him there.
I considered leaving my apartment. Andre, I'm going to hunt down some more clues.
It's a bit late to go poking around an old theater.
I'll be fine. Typical. Hello?
Remember me? Your boss?
Ah,
Where the hell have you been?
in jail. How come you didn't bail me out?
We're a bit low on resources right now, Nico. Which is why I have a new assignment for you.
I'm still working on the dead hacker story.
That's old news. I want you to...
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
drop the case.
No! Someone framed me.
You don't get to choose, Nico. That's not the deal.
In that case, I quit.
Watch out. Quits her job.
You know,
Gets
I
by
feel
the end
better
of the
for
game.
that.
There's just the question of how you'll pay the bills and eat.
Something will come up.
You sound like your friend, Georges.
Oh wow, that walk. God damn, is he lengthy. Gangly lengthy.
The theater looked as if it had been abandoned for years. I wondered if it was really the right place. I was going to have to get inside to find out.
And so I guess we gotta figure out how to get inside. That's also like 25% of the game. Figure out how to get inside. Is it actually locked?
The door was in a terrible state, but the lock was brand new. Someone was obviously still using this place. I peered through the window, but the place was too dark.
The window peered back at me.
The door was locked. I couldn't force it.
Oh man, they keep all the items on you. They don't get rid of items. That's terrible.
I thought about it, but decided against it. That wouldn't work here. Vernon claimed the diagram had some importance.
Thought we figured it out what the importance was. He doesn't want to reiterate nothing, man. Nothing. Okay, man, is that a crack in the wall, maybe? Gotta be careful what I'm looking for.
Nothing special about this door. I couldn't open the door. All was quiet.
That's like the one unique, interesting thing, mechanic that they brought into this game, was listening through the doors. It's just one extra step to do, but it's interesting idea.
The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything.
Listening through walls or doors or
The
anything.
door was shut fast.
There's something to
and
that.
wouldn't open.
I mean, if you can look at things, why can't you listen to things? Listening as a mechanic would be interesting, as opposed to just looking at it. Even tasting, but that there's no one discovers things through tasting. No one that wants to live, at least.
The door had nothing remarkable about it. All was quiet. Just another locked door.
Alright, taking it to the streets, baby.
I couldn't open the door. All was quiet.
Rue Saint Louis. What's down the alleyway?
I couldn't open the door.
Are we leaving?
My lead had brought me to the theater. I wasn't walking away now.
Alright. I guess it's the other side of the building. Is our way in? The east wing. So it's not here, it must be here.
Nothing special about this door.
Maybe in that alleyway, for sure.
Nothing but silence behind the door. I couldn't open the door. It was locked. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
Not gonna acknowledge the poster. Bold choice. Ooh, red light district. Yeah, now we're talking.
Just another locked door.
Guess we're gonna use the scaffolding to get upstairs. Since all the lighting is pointing this way. Although very interesting enough is we have a red Porsche by the end of the road. Is that a very particular, maybe very specific red Porsche?
It was
Yes,
the
it
red
is.
Jaguar that had nearly
Oh, sorry,
run me
Rag
over.
Jaguar. That was
The
completely
killer
off.
clearly had the connection to the theater. It looked like I was on the right track after all.
Let's just correct that to Red Jaguar. Ooh.
I could see the mask the traffic warden had described. I was in the right place, all right. It was the red Jaguar that had nearly run me over. The door was locked. I had no way of opening it, short of throwing a brick through the window.
Why not throw a brick through the window?
I thought about it, but decided against it.
Maybe it's open on the other side. No, it is not. Maybe we get a coat hanger?
There was no reason to try that.
Got nothing heavy like a brick, though. Otherwise, I would try that. What's down this alleyway? Absolutely nothing but darkness. This is how you get stabbed. This is how you get stabbed. Okay. So, obviously, there's gotta be an elevator or something, right? No? That red light? I see some stairs. Gotta get the stairs down here somehow. Definitely see the stairs. That's stairs, sorry, ladder. There's no ladder here, right? Weird. No acknowledgement of said ladder either. No shining dots. I don't see any symbols popping up.
The door looked well made. Nothing but silence behind the door. The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
Back to the streets it is. Gotta be something in there.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
Yeah, it's starting to pull away again.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
Alright, so we have a point of interest.
My lead had brought me to the theater. I wasn't walking away now.
Maybe there's some wall I'm forgetting to jump over again. There's nothing across here. Alright, maybe I should try a few things with the Porsche, maybe?
I couldn't open the door.
No shit, you couldn't. And look at these. Oh, there we go. What's this?
The ladder looked like a possible way up.
Okay, and how so?
All I had to do was reach it.
No shit. Is there
The
something we
ladder
can
looked
grab?
like a good way up onto the theater roof, but it was pulled up and too high to reach.
Okay. I don't know if we've seen anything that we can pull.
Locked. Probably from the inside. I wasn't going to get in there, but there had to be some way in.
Oh, she really wants to get in this way.
I thought about it, but decided against it. That wasn't a good idea. I had no reason to do that.
Alright. Is there some way we can drive the car?
There was nothing else inside, apart from the mask. The car was locked, and I didn't have the key.
Specifically says key, but...
I had no reason to do that.
Hmm.
That wasn't the right thing to do.
Fucking cat's in and out. Alright, I'm back. So, we have one staircase on one side, and we have this whole contraption on this side with its own ladders. I don't know if the ladders are just background art or if they're just interactable, but with it out of reach. Got some light coming from here, but that means nothing. We have a car we can't interact with in any other direction other than here, but there's nothing that works with it.
There was no reason to try that.
There's no reason to try any of this, really. Small safe hidden underneath Vernon's boards. No, we already did that. We're done. Oh, here we go. I didn't realize there was a page at the end. Okay. Was it just repeating? Okay. Devils and witches refer to the list. Okay. Strange diagram could be connected to dragon. There's an abandoned theater called, okay, on the Ile Saint Louis. That's it. That's all we're doing. That's where we are. That's the fucking beautiful update we got. We don't deserve any better. Alright, so this is the only staircase I think we've seen. I don't know if we saw one on the other side. I can't remember that. Why can't I get to there from here? I'm trying to see if there's like, if you're not angled right, are you gonna miss the interactive part? Like, why can't I just climb this pole right here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Bro. Yeah, if you're not facing it, you won't see it. Are you kidding me? That's part of the puzzle of the game, is trying to see where the interactable ledge you can interact with is, that you can grab is. Are you shitting me? Alright, I mean, thankfully. It took us an hour to figure out the first time, but now we've learned. And also running kind of makes it invisible sometimes. Or at least running makes you run past it so quickly that you don't see it. Holy shit, look at that. And then you have to do, oh my god, there's fucking, they really went hardcore with the platforming. I should have known. Even though it's not very obvious, which it, cool. They're not doing the white paint. This is before the whole white paint apocalypse. But also, I don't think they were like really clear on the design, on the approach of the game and how it worked. But okay, it's not too bad now that I understand. I get it. They could have just said in the beginning, you know, you have to grab stuff. You have to look up legends and whatnot. So what is happening here? Why are we stuck? Why are we not jumping up even higher? Jeez. Alright. That's me. Oh, this is on me. There we go. Whole section, the fucking platforming section, has nothing to do with fucking point and click. I guess technically adventure. I would say it's platforming. It wouldn't fall into adventure, but it is an adventure. Quote, you know, heavy quotation marks. Yeah, you really gotta look at it too. Goddamn, so easy to miss. But once again, now that I'm aware, the folly's only on me. Alright, knock the shit down.
It was a gamble, but my options were limited.
No shit, that's by design.
Well, I had untied the billboard, and nothing had happened. Maybe it was stuck at the bottom.
No. Don't tell me I have to go to the bottom.
The string had come away from the top of the billboard easily.
Don't tell me I missed that.
I had already untied the billboard.
Hey, the first puzzle of the game. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely, I just gotta go to the bottom. She pretty much straight up told me what I needed to do. I see it. Ah, shit. Is it through here that we can go down? Is there a ladder here? No. Is there a way to go around this part? Because it looks like it's blocked off. It is. Can I hang loose? Gee. I see. Gotta go from maybe the bottom. I see. So there's a little puzzle here with the platforming. Trying to be sneaky about it. That's why we have this one spot here. Yep. Yeah, takes a little long, but alright. I'm done with complaining. I don't want to issue out any more grievances. It is what it is. Damn. That fucking, that booty. They really fucking up the booty on fucking Nico for this one. I ain't complaining then. Now look at that, the jump button. God damn. Why not just get like full on free? Free roam jumping and whatnot. It'd be a lot easier because then I'd be just jumping all over the place trying to grab everything. I can't see, it's so dark, but one more? Yeah. Feels like I'm playing Tomb Raider all of a sudden. That's what it is. That's what they were going after. Tomb Raider / fucking point and click.
The base of the billboard was attached by metal clips.
Oh no. Hey, I'm in the perfect spot too. Alright, so that's by design that you miss it. Maybe the first time.
Success.
I like that. That's some good
I was
pathing at least for
risking
once.
death with every step, but so what? I felt like I was under a death sentence already.
I like it. I wonder when creep, like she's doing right now, because you can do it manually with a button. I wonder when creeping is going to become a mechanic in the game you need. Maybe soon. Gotta sneak around security. Cool.
God, that was close. I was trapped on the theater side with no way back.
Didn't it fall all the way down? Could have sworn it fell down, no? Alright, so we got 2 doors and whatever the hell this is. This is the way in. No?
The door was shut fast and
It
wouldn't
won't
open.
Okay, okay. What do we got here? Nothing. 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 I hope nothing. Alright. Try this door.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
Can I hear anything?
All was quiet.
Can I see anything?
The door looked well made.
That's it. Can I see anything?
Nothing special about this door.
Can I hear anything? Her shadow disappears when she listens to it. When she goes up against the door, the shadow just magically vanishes. Maybe because she's behind the wall. Maybe that's what it is. That would have been a cool effect if it was, but no. That's just the way it is. Alright, how about this? This is gonna be the lucky door that lets us in, right?
The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything. Nothing special about this door.
Nope.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
Any bright ideas? Ooh, is that another? That's another ladder right there. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky.
I couldn't hear anything through the door.
That's gotta be it then. Yeah, baby. We could at least put like, you know, sneaky collectibles. If they wanted to gamify it like this. The platforming. Holy shit, this is dark. Is there? I don't think they have a gamma options. They don't have much of a graphics options. No. I guess maybe this was definitely their attempt at trying to maybe consoleify it. Bring it to console market, try to figure out the transition between PC and console for point and clicks, since point and clicks were predominantly designed for PC. And I'm surprised like point and clicks never became huge on the Switch or on the Wii. Seeing as how it had a pointer, it would have been perfect place for it to, for that genre to bloom. Goddamn, this shit's giving me Twin Peak vibes. What's happening here? Oh yeah, we're in a theater. Right here. I'm playing Sand Hill all of a sudden. What is happening? What's this poster about?
The poster was half torn away and covered in graffiti. The eyes spookily followed me around the room.
That's not
Reminded
good.
me
Don't
of
say
the
shit like
father of
that.
an old boyfriend.
Fucking dark here, man. Father of an old boyfriend. I like that.
There was
Oh.
somebody coming.
By
I had
creep?
to hide. The popcorn stand was my only option.
I'll never know
I
if it's a
shall
QT
miss
event anymore.
Paris, my dear. It has been charming, has it not?
I shall never forget it.
Ooh,
But
there's the
city
blonde.
is becoming unstable, and we have no need of this space.
When will we leave?
Soon. My plans are working out perfectly.
No, of course. Yow!
Jeez. Was I supposed to push a
we have a
button?
visitor.
Is this the right place for the audition? You again.
Aha, so this is the girl. Petra, my dear, you must introduce us.
Nico Collard? Senor Susaro.
We have never met, and yet our lives have crossed.
For the worst.
In your case, that will certainly be true. Flap!
So, Bruno and I came to Paris. It was the first time I'd been back since, well, since the last time. I was on the trail of Cesaro and the dragon power.